Hello everybody, welcome to Art with Jim. This week we are going to be talking about Aurora Borealis. So take a look at this picture here. The night sky is absolutely filled with color. It doesn't actually quite look real. And you might be asking yourself, what causes Aurora Borealis? Well, if you guessed wizards, you are absolutely wrong. It's not wizards, it's actually science, okay? So the sun sends down energy as we know, but when it hits the Earth's atmosphere, right, those particles collide and it releases more energy, and that energy comes in the form of light. And that light happens mostly in the north and the southern poles, right, because of the Earth's magnetic field. Now that was a whole lot of science. That's maybe more science than I learned in the entire third grade. But that's it in a nutshell. So sun's energy hits Earth's energy and we get light. It's really amazing. Here it is from the space station, right? This is what the astronauts see from outer space, and it just doesn't look real. So when things don't look real, I kind of love it, right? Because that means there's some magic happening here, right, on Earth. So we are going to try to recreate Aurora Borealis, just like that, in the night sky here on my paper. So this, again, real photo, not photoshopped. So first thing I'm going to do, I have two sheets of paper, right? I have one white, one black, and then I have some chalk pastels. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tear the paper across. Now notice I didn't tear it straight across, right? I tried to make kind of mountains and valleys here. And I have this piece that just lines up just perfectly with my black sheet of paper. So again, I'm going to pull. You can kind of pull up, pull down, pull up, pull down. There we go. Check it out. Does that line up exactly? Just like that. Okay, so see, I tore my white paper into 3 sheets, and it fits just on top of my black paper. Okay, I'm going to put these two aside, and I'm just going to focus in on this piece right here. So here's where the magic happens. Okay, I'm going to take some chalk pastel, and I'm going to rub the pastel just on the top of the white paper so that it goes on to the black paper. And check this out, I can blend it too. It's actually nice to blend it. I get a nice soft line. Maybe I'll add some yellow here. Ooh, even mix those colors together. What happens when yellow and red mix? Yeah, you got it. Orange. Wonderful. And then maybe some green. Now, if you're looking at the iPad and you're looking at what I'm making, you're probably making some connections. You're probably saying, wow, he's making the lights, right? Watch this. This is the real magic. Whoa. So look at that, right? Those are the trees on the bottom. Maybe these are trees. Maybe they're mountains, right? But look, I'm starting to get the glow of the northern lights, right? People are going to ask you how you did that. I bet you. I promise you they'll ask you that. Okay, again, let's change up the colors. Maybe this time I go a little harder with the pastel. What does that mean? Well, I'm pushing harder on the paper. The harder I push, the more intense color I get. But remember, the harder you push, the more dust you get. We do want to minimize dust. Okay, right, this is all kind of green. And I just kind of switch between green and yellow here. Okay, and then here's some white. What happens when I add white? It's actually quite nice. It just brightens everything up. It brightens up my colors. I don't lose my colors, it just makes them brighter. That's what happens when you add white. Whoa, okay. So you can see, right? I could go ahead and I could do this one as well, but honestly, I have my 2 here. And I'm actually really, really happy with what I got so far. Right? Look at what I did. I pulled that pastel up into the sky. Awesome. That is a very simple lesson this week, right? It is just a cool trick, how to recreate Aurora Borealis here on paper. So I'm going to do one last thing, just for detail. I'm going to put some stars in the sky. Right, now we really know it's the night sky. Look at that. Could I use yellow? Absolutely. Could I use green? Yeah, why not? Could I use red? Maybe that's Mars. I love color, so I find all the reasons I can to add color. All right, maybe one's a shooting star, right? Very cool. And you could do that for every star if you wanted. That is my lesson this week. I hope you enjoyed this cool tip and trick on how to make a simple piece of black paper into Aurora Borealis. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.